When you finally give up, it shows up. When you give up the struggle and those resistant thoughts on why it's not going to happen, things move way faster. Things show up. And you manifest at an incredible rate, right? What does manifest mean? It means to become visible in your physical reality. It already exists. Feel it, to receive it. But when you're thinking thoughts that are in opposition, that are resistant to it, you're not feeling it. And you can't say pretty little words if you're not feeling it. You can't trick yourself and you can't trick the universe of your vibration. So just find the best feeling thought about the subject in the moment. All day, the last 3-4 days, I've been running around trying to figure out my class schedule for next quarter for spring, right? So I already figured out I'm taking chem and then I'm taking A&P 1. I decided to go back and pursue my RN, and through that, I also had to find the A&P class because they're all booked and I was on a wait list. And I wanted to take my favorite professor again, and she has a wait list of 14. So I'm on the wait list. I emailed her asking for permission to enroll. The advisors told me to email her. All this stuff, right? I'm trying to figure out a way to get myself into the class because I need to take this class this quarter because I have 3 biology classes to take. That's one of them. And then A&P 2 and then microbiome. So, and I don't want to take 2 bio classes at once. I don't even know if you can because of the sequencing of it. Anyway, so long story short, I'm just taking action in alignment. She emailed me back, said she'd love to have me in her class, and I'm like, sweet, cool, because I've already taken that class. I just have to retake it because there's a 7-year credit thing. Anyway, back to it. Yesterday, as I'm at the gym, just vibing, I was going to email the administrators and let them know that she emailed me back. I don't think that constitutes as enrollment, but she also told me because there's a seat limit that we can't, I don't think overloading the class would be a thing, because someone at admissions told me that it's possible with dean approval, but there's a seat limit, right? And yesterday, as I got back from the gym, got a cheese pizza from Costco, and I'm like, all right, now I got to work on these emails. I got to send one to the administration, blah, 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 whatever, and then I got to reply. I'm looking at my email, and it says, new class A&P 1 now available. Completely open. All 3 of them were full. And now there's all of a sudden a new instructor, and I just decided to email registration, enrolled myself in it too. I found a way that I could just enroll myself into it through the student portal. I think I did it right. I emailed everybody and let them know, but all of a sudden it just manifested, and all I did was take action in alignment with my vision of trying to figure it out, and I had good feeling thoughts about it. I'll figure it out. My original professor said, you can show up the first week of class, and if somebody drops, I can put you right in. Somebody's no shows, I can put you right in. But it's got to be then, right? And I'm like, okay, I'll just show up, right? I already mentally and metaphysically have prepared. I'm just going to show up and chance it, and see what happens. Instead, a new class opened up. And her class is at 9 a.m. and the other one's at 1 p.m. I mean, I don't mind, but 1 p.m. is a little bit better than 9 a.m. It gives me time to kind of prepare and get myself ready. But that's the type of magic that can happen. All of a sudden, a new class is open for me to just go right into, and I don't have to mix my quarters up or my schedule. There's no conflict now. And all I kept thinking is, it's gonna work out. I'll figure it out. I'm sure if I just show up, someone's gonna not be there, but I will, right? And then I try to see if I can be on multiple wait lists. I did every single step necessary, but I had a good feeling about it. I didn't think anything bad. I just showed up, went to the school, went to whatever, just took action. I had no resistant thoughts. I'm just like, all right, I'm going to email these people, do this, that. And my problem is literally solved. Solved. Out of freaking nowheresville, right? That's the power of manifestation. Somewhere in this physical planet, a instructor already existed. Something happened, maybe because all the other ones are full. They decided to open up a new class, and it already existed here, right? It was just in the process of becoming visible. I'm in the process of manifesting the manifestation. And then last night I'm like, what? That's the power of just living in alignment. Not because I was trying to force a new class. I didn't even know that would be a possibility. I just took action with what I knew was possible in a good feeling state, and in the energy of the solution with what I have to work with. And then the solution literally showed up, which I didn't even consider to be a solution. So if anything you can take today on your path is whatever you're going through, or whatever action you're trying to take, or whatever you're trying to manifest, take consistent, imperfect, aligned action. As long as you're just consistent, you're showing up, let it be imperfect. Make sure you're in alignment. Make sure you plugged in your vacuum. Make sure you have energy going through you, and you're not thinking negative things. You're just like, I'm just gonna show up. I'm gonna do the work. I'm here. I'm experiencing. I actually like learning. Here's this fun conversation. I talked to so many different people while I was there, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every bit of the process, consistently and imperfectly. And I just asked questions, and that's how I found out overloading class is possible, because somebody told me. I didn't even know that was, nobody else said that through like admissions through emails or anything, or my coordinator. Nobody told me that. But it was possible through just going to the admissions thing, and some lovely lady who wasn't really sure knew that it may be possible, right? So there's information that I just get to, I'm like, ooh, look at this and look at that, and let me put this in my basket, and oh yay, that's the whole point. The joy is in the journey. And then I got to smile, and tons of smiles with everybody else, and I said, bye, have a good day. I hope you have a wonderful day. See you later, right? That's literally how I do it. I'm just excited. And one thing led me to another, and then next, again, solution showed up. So be consistent and watch your world just shift. Don't hold yourself to a standard of expecting such a crazy thing. Just expect yourself to show up, do what is required of you, number one, and do it in a way that's, it's simple to do. Like the required stuff, because it's required, you can actually do it. That's the power. Knowing that you can do it, and you're just showing up, and you're going to let the chips fall where they may, you're going to see a path open up that you did not expect. Guarantee it. Hope this helps.